right, so let's have a little talk and let's see if we can save your life. Save your enjoyment, your happiness, actually help you to live in such a way that you enjoy not only being here, but you look back and go, dang, that was really fun. But in order to do that, we have to cover a couple things. And the first thing in health is we have to admit that there's something that needs to change in our life. Most people in the United States have a weight problem. I'm not talking about, well, I'm not as big as so-and-so. I'm talking about you need to lose weight and you don't know how. You probably don't even see how much more enjoyment you will have from losing this weight. So I'm here to help you see that, and you probably don't see how much it's hurting you. So here's what we're going to do. To lose weight, what do? You eat less. That is the only way that this is going to happen. So what I'm going to do is present you with the easiest, fastest, most simple, most logical way that you've ever heard. And you're going to wonder why in the heck you didn't think of this. All right? First thing we do to lose weight, we cut our calories. Now, to cut calories means I'm going to have to eat less. And that just, I don't want to go through all this diet, food crap, eating like a rabbit. I get it. So here's what you do. Cut your meals in half. Eating the way you're eating got you to be that big, right? Stop it. I mean, just cut it in half. Simple, right? That's all you got to do. And look, all right, I know that when you cut your meals in half, what's going to happen? Well, man, well, number one, you're going to have half a meal left over. Probably for later. You're going to save a lot of money. But also, you'll probably have more energy because you didn't eat that much food to begin with. Now, I mean, one of the negative things is you might get hungry, but I doubt it. You've been eating too much for a long time. But if you do get hungry, and let's say you get hangry, we got TRX-2 for that. Your feelings of well-being will be so much dramatically changed in the other direction that you'll feel better. You won't want to eat the small child. I mean, for real. I love this stuff. And I am a former fat boy. Like, I was big. And some little girl basically broke my heart and told me that I was not up to par to date her. And I went home and I looked in the mirror and I went, I wouldn't date my fat ass either. It hurt enough that I changed. I started at that point becoming someone that I mean, if I was a girl, I would want to date, I think. Because, I mean, I wouldn't date me because I'm a guy. That would just, you know what I mean, though. I have to respect the man in the mirror if I expect anyone else to respect me. And if I don't think I look good, then how in the world could a girl? Same way, women, men, women. All right, cut your meals in half. It's all we got to do. It's that simple. You go Subway, you're like, I get a 12-inch. Give me one of those 6-inch ones. Your drinks are included here. Matter of fact, if you drop them totally, this works a lot better. If you shake it and it blows up, that is a freaking bomb. Don't do it. Yeah. All right. So you cut your meals in half. if you have issues with that, get some TRX-2. It'll make it so easy. You won't even notice that you're dieting. We know that our meals are not what they're supposed to be because we're too big. So if you want to get small, think about this. Dogs. Average dog lives about what? 14 years? Little dogs, a little more. Big dogs, a little less. Why does a big dog live less than a little dog? Because he consumes more. And the more we consume, the more toxic buildup we have, and the earlier we die. So we need to cut back if we're going to live long. And I have proof of this. Dramatic, amazing proof. Now, we need to move more. More we move, energy is a really weird thing. You have to create it to have it. Energy is like a fire. Fire will keep you warm. But if you ain't got a fire, what you got to do? You got to go chop wood. You got to go take it. You got to stack it right. You got to make fire in order to light the fire. You got to find something. You have all these processes. Well, energy is the same way. It feels good to have energy, but you have to create it. Meaning, you have to start moving more to have more energy. It's just the way this works. So you force yourself to do it. And this right here will give you the energy you need to do that. So, hydrate. Think about your body. 75% water when you're born, less than 50 when you're like 80, right? Your body is a body of water. When water is flowing through, you get rid of things quickly. So think about it like this. Let's say there's a stream that flows through your house or in front of your house. Let's say you throw some crap in the stream and you watch it just float on down. Okay, this is hydration. It just carries the garbage on out. What if the stream gets stopped up with Coca-Cola? Let's say there's no fluidity and you turn it into a pond, a 98-degree pond with food and Cokes and crap in there. Do you think there might be a little bit of build up in there? That's what we call toxicity. Hydration eliminates or helps elimination of toxins. The answer to pollution is dilution. So dilute the pollution with more hydration. There you go. All right. This will definitely help you to live longer, feel better, think more clearly, and all that. This is going to help you to remember to do it because I swear, when you have more energy, you have more focus, you have more ambition, and you burn calories faster, you lose weight more quickly. Now, go ahead and accept that. Number one, you are not the same as you were when you started watching this video. You have just decided to become the type of person that you're supposed to be. See, you are a creator made in the image of your Father. The only time you really feel alive is when you're creating, and you can recreate who you are every second or any second. You are a human being in this moment. And every moment you decide to be who you're supposed to be, making the highest ideals that you hold in your mind, when you decide to act on those, you change everything about you. It's that easy. You don't need a psychiatrist, or anybody else. You need to understand that what happened a minute ago is gone. What will happen a minute from now doesn't matter. But the decision you make this second is who you are. Just stay who you are. Recreate everything in your life in accordance to your highest self, your highest ideal, who you really are. You know who you are. You know your highest potential, and you haven't been living it. I get it. But you are now. Right now forward, because you just were given the power to change everything in your life. Now, so this is not temporary. We are now who we decided to become a long time ago, whenever we felt empowered as we were children and became adults. And then, you know, when you had it all figured out, you really still have it all figured out. You just have to understand that that's who you are. And because you understand that now, here's who we're all intended to be. People who eat for strength. And we play for fun. Or work for fun. I really like to work for fun. But we don't mix these two. Because that's what fat people do. They eat for fun. And they don't even know what play is. So they never play because they thought it was fun to eat. And they're not very strong because they don't play. That's not who we are, though. That's those people. That's yesterday. We eat for strength and we play for fun. It's quite nice. We enjoy our health over gluttony. We value strength over frailty. We value energy over inability or lack thereof. We lead by example, for we know that our children will be who we are, not who we tell them to be. And we are worthy for our children to look up to, and for anyone to look up to. For as we learn these things, we are liberated from what we were and the bondage that we were held in, and we are then able to liberate others. And as you become who you're supposed to be, and you become lean and strong and fast and smart, other people want to know. The opposite sex will seek you out. It's the most amazing thing you've ever seen. All you have to do is be who you know you're supposed to be and make your highest ideal decision every time you have a decision to make. Now, dead serious. This is life or death. Not just death, but a hideous death. My buddy he's been diagnosed with diabetes, and understand this reality. Diabetes is the worst self-induced disease there is. People who have diabetes and die of this, they have their heart, their cardiovascular system starts to break down. They have to measure their blood sugar all the time. They have to take insulin whenever it's out of whack. And I'm not talking about people born with diabetes. I am talking about the 90% that develop type 2 diabetes. It breaks down the cardiovascular system. Now, when the cardiovascular system starts to break down, they end up losing circulation to their feet and their eyes. They lose their eyes and get their feet cut off. Then they usually end up on dialysis, which means they're in kidney failure, which costs a ass ton of money. So then laying there in the bed with the kidneys failing, it costs so much that it takes all their money. And when the medical profession has robbed you of everything that you worked for your entire life, they then let you die. That's your choice. You don't have to like it, but you have to see reality. And if you don't, you run the risk of dying for Ben and Jerry's. And that's some pitiful, pitiful stuff, man. Talk about the ultimate spit in the face of your creator. Don't do that. Nonetheless, because we don't want that, because we don't want to be overweight, because what does that mean? If we're overweight, overweight equals tired, brain fog, fatty liver, pancreatic issues, aka diabetes, kidney problems. It means you're just slow, like the tiger's gonna get you. Sleep apnea, lower confidence, lack of self-control, lower self-respect, lower sex drive, less sex appeal, early death, more often sick than not, lazy, powerless, COPD, more arthritis. These are what happen and what you are perceived as whenever you don't control your weight. Because that's up to you. You don't believe me? Go to the military. They'll control it for you. Ain't no magic in that. So, what about the difference in being overweight and what you are now? Now you are in the creative part of you is creating this human that is lean, muscular, proper body fat. You are seen as, and results in, you have energy, clarity of mind, better liver, kidney, pancreatic function, your quality of sleep is better, your recovery is better, you have self-respect, you have respect from your peers, you have sex appeal, you have higher sex drive. You actually want to have sex and you're healthy enough to have sex, like, unlike the Viagra commercial. You have longer, more vibrant life. You literally have more life and it's more fun. You're more powerful. You can be scary. That's good, as long as you control it. Especially whenever your daughter brings that idiot home. You know? No. So you're more powerful. You have better cholesterol, better overall heart health. You breathe better. You feel better. There is no end to the joys that come from simple disciplines. Because a few simple disciplines practiced every day will change everything. And this TRX-2 is designed to help you with disciplines. It gives you the energy, it kills your appetite, it helps with feelings of well-being, and gets you to that point to where you start to see and become these, and you will not even need it before long. It's so important to do this for your family, so that you see your daughter so that you walk her down the aisle, not some other dude. So that you can actually enjoy life and enjoy your kids and enjoy your family and be there a long time to help them out if needed. Now, there is one thing that we need to address that must stop. As a society, we have to stop this. And let me explain. This right here, diabetes is the leading killer, is actually the 7th, but it's the 3rd if you take into consideration all things what I'll explain. 7th leading killer in the United States. 90% of diabetics is type 2 diabetes. The bullshit that must stop. Stop calling food a freaking reward. I swear, I have come so close to physically reprimanding people for trying to get my kids candy and soda and cakes and sugar and ice cream. Especially like on their birthday, like it's a freaking treat to try to kill your children. Now, it's worse than offering your kid a drink to get them. Getting them drunk on their 5th birthday would be less risky than making them think that cake is a good thing. You don't believe me? You think that that's taking it a little too far? Okay, cool. Did you know that according to statistics, you know where alcohol ranks on the leading causes of death? It ain't even on there. You know why? Because more people die from diabetes than do alcoholism. More people die for Ben and Jerry's than for Smirnoff. Now, weight loss, our diabetes is the 7th biggest killer in the United States, ranking behind heart disease, cancer, your doctor, strokes, Alzheimer's, and COPD, right? And then diabetes. But you know what contributes to strokes, heart disease? COPD, and one more of them is obesity. It literally contributes to 4 of the top 6 killers and is number 7. That's why you have to lose weight. Alcohol deaths, 95,000 per year in the United States, roundabout. Deaths from diabetes, 280,184 on average. But ER visits, first cause of the reason that people go to the ER, 132,000 a year. But as a secondary cause of, they came to the ER because they slipped, busted their ass, but it was because they were obese, being the secondary cause, 2.7 million visits to the ER. Do you know how much it costs to go to the doctor, to lose that time from work, to get injured, to have those excess issues because somebody wouldn't close their mouth? You're not that person. And to tell your children that they can have cake on their freaking birthday when you know the number 7 biggest killer in the United States is being fat, don't do that. I'm liable to embarrass somebody next time I see this happen. And I have embarrassed people in the past. And for those people that I did embarrass, screw you. You shouldn't have done that. Nobody, everybody should see this for what it is. It's in your face. This is the #1 cause of health problems in this country, in the world, really. When you see the benefits and you see the detriment, this is a no-brainer, and it's so easy, y'all. Imagine this. Imagine that you go into work with confidence. People who are at the top of your field start to notice you. As you practice these disciplines, you'll notice that the opposite sex that didn't ever look your way is starting to come on to you. Now, this is hard for some people to handle, but you make yourself able to handle those situations by being the type of person that changes their life. The same disciplines that make you great in business, make you great, make you healthy, make you strong. A few simple disciplines practiced every day will result in your family giving you respect, your friends going out of their way to come and see you. People you don't even know coming to see you, asking you how you do it. It helps you to form relationships with good people that are decent, and it helps you to change those who are searching for a way to be better. It helps you to help them, and it creates an entire group of people that are better and better and better. And then at the end of this game, you get to go meet your maker. When you get promoted, and you get to tell him, well, I did put forth the effort to be the best I could, and I think I've helped some people. And then he gets to show us the people that we never knew we helped, because the people that we help others that help others that help others. And if we do this right, we can change the lives of so many people for the better, not just our own. Not to mention, it's really nice to get compliments. It's really nice to feel good about yourself. It's really nice to be healthy. It's really nice to be able to play with your grandkids, with your kids, to go do cool stuff instead of just watch it on TV. It's nice to have energy. It's nice to have control. So that's why you're watching this video. And my name is Seth Williams. My telephone number is 256-497-0494. You can text me. Please text me before you call. My email is sethnhc@gmail.com or att.net. NEWSarms.com is the website where you can get TRX-2. There's something else called AOD, which is actually the anti-obesity drug. That's a peptide that they gave the GRAS rating, which is going to be the best. This will be your best thing to jumpstart. Once you hit a plateau, AOD with this. And if you have diabetes, look into Sugar Shocker on there. That's 72 different ingredients that support every single system of your body that diabetes affects. Because you love yourself and because you want to feel worthy of the love that you receive. Just start there. Cut your meals in half. Move more. Get hydrated. And if you need some help, get TRX-2 at NEWSarms.com. Text me. I'm here to serve you. Because I get more enjoyment out of seeing other people walk down this path and get the results than I think I even do with me getting results, because I've been doing this a long time. And honestly, what keeps me going is when you call and you tell me, man, look, dude, I could not have done this without you. I have lost this much weight. My kids, I'm playing with them again. When people get their life back, it gives me life. It gives me energy. And it makes all the work that we do worth it. And that's what I'm here for. So any way I can help, I'll be more than happy to. But please report back to me as you get these results, because I know it's going to happen. I've seen this too many times for it not to work for you. Now, if you want to be a bodybuilder, you want to get on stage, we can do that too. But for the vast majority of people, this is how you change your life and your kids' lives and your wife and your husband, and it's worth it. So, anyway, love y'all. Peace.